once again, we woke up to one horse. We had a really bad windstorm last night and the first snow of the year. We're gonna try looking for him on foot. Hopefully he did not go as far as last time. But yeah, it freaks us out with the snow on the roads and everything, and it definitely makes it more difficult to drive. Well, we've been walking not very long. We're still in our pasture and we found him. He just went to the next pasture over. That bugger. Okay, good. I'm so glad he didn't go far. The trick now is going to be catching him while he's all scared without a halter.
Well, following what turned out to be a very eventful and unexpected morning,
Jeremy wanted horses.
playing horse tag, hide and go seek, whatever it is that they think they were doing. We also got our first snow. We are back here in the house, continuing on with what it is we've been working on seemingly forever now.
Yeah, so even though we're living in the house, we are not done with it. So we need to get back to work this week. It's also a homeschool day and a snow day, so I want to get the kids wrapped up so they can go play.
Get to work. All right, so one of the few unfinished projects that remains here in our home is this master shower. Now, if I'm being totally honest, I've actually kind of been putting this off for quite a while, only because I've only done this once before. That was back in our tiny home living space at the back of the barn. I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to getting tile work done, so the thought or idea of tackling this is somewhat intimidating. Not gonna lie to you. However, a master shower would be a really nice thing to have at this point. So we're gonna get started with that journey today. We're gonna take things very slow. We're gonna be methodical, step by step, and hopefully at the end of this, we'll have a very nice master shower.
What our typical homeschool morning looks like, and I do get a lot of questions about homeschool, so I'll talk to you real quick about that. We have been homeschooling now for 12 years. I started when Nevaeh went into preschool. I used to be a teacher and then decided I wanted to stay home with her. So we've tried a lot of different curriculums, and we've landed on, for kindergarten through 6th grade, we really like life packs. They're just workbooks. Now, they're not perfect. So I do Hooked on Phonics. Strangely enough, I know that's kind of a thing from the 80s and 90s, but it's a very great, solid program. We do it for spelling and for reading for the little ones, and they've got great little books. And then once the kids get a little bit older, we add a lot of math drills, like division drills, multiplication drills, things that are just really fundamental. I don't feel like those get hammered in with the life pack, so I like to add that in along with just some other reading. And then once our kids are in the 6th grade, we switch over to Switched on Schoolhouse, which is the same curriculum, but it's online and it's computer based, and they just seem to like that more. It's self-grading, it gives them a little bit more control, and it's really nice that I can now really focus on the little kids, and they're able to just ask me questions if they need help. You done?
I'm done. It's a wrap, mama.
Take a shower.
Lather up, scrub a dub, get yourself clean, enjoy. No, I'm just putting up, since this is an exterior wall, I'm going to put the foam board up in these cavities.
Alrighty.
I'm going to go around the seams and edges of each section of panel with some spray foam, make sure all that cold air stays outside. And then we'll put our fiberglass bat insulation up over all that. Maybe even consider wrapping this pipe with some pipe wrap. Just because, again, exterior wall, water line, nice combo.
Great.
Oh.
That looks good. That looks like a gingerbread house.
Look at the M&Ms here. Have some frosting.
Let's
Enjoy.
stick the gumdrops in.
All right, Mama, there we go.
All right.
So pipe wrap is over all of our water lines. We got that foam board up. I got the spray foam put up over all of the seams for that foam board. Now I'm gonna have Melissa get all of our insulation bats.
Oh, I get that.
Back up. You're the expert.
Yeah.
How many insulation bats have you put up between this house and the tiny home?
Yay.
I'm gonna get you the stapler.
Okay.
All right, you good up there? Here's your handy dandy Stanley stapler. Your old friend. I've gone around and used the straight edge level to make sure that all the studs set here within our shower area are all sitting on the same plane so that we have nice flat surfaces to adhere our tile to. The only exception I found, the only one that was out of whack was this one back here behind me. So we have some cardboard shims. We're gonna get stuck up there. We'll staple those up and then we'll get our backer board for our tile put up.
So now that we have that side piece up, we only have one side that still has insulation showing. In fact, we still have subfloor showing, which is kind of crazy since we live here and there's insulation and subfloor. You would have thought long ago we would have had that taken care of, but this little corner has been lingering. Today, getting that all covered up is awesome. It feels so much more complete. In fact, we should do an orange shower. I'm kind of liking it.
It looks good. It's like Orange Julius, creamsicle shower.
Yeah, we're probably not doing an orange shower.
A lot of good progress is being made here. We haven't explained quite yet, but we actually opted to go with the Schluter shower system, which is a total tongue twister to say, but thus far it's been working out really, really well. The last time we did this over in the tiny home, we ended up going with cement board as our backer for our eventual finished material. This stuff's a little different. It's like foam board material that comes in 4x8 sheets. You cut it to size and then you adhere it to all of your studs using a series of screws and washers that the company actually provides. I'm happy with it. It looks really good. You want to go with the creamsicle option for our shower, Melissa?
Yeah, I'm thinking orange.
No, you're not. So we have all of our boards put up. I actually shorted myself on those screws and washers, so I'm going to have to run back to the store to purchase more because it's what I do. I never buy enough of what it is I need. So we'll do that. And then once all of our boards are up, we can focus our time and attention on getting all of the waterproofing portion of this done.
And just like that, there is no more insulation, no more completely unfinished walls.
It's not screwed yet. It's not actually up.
But the insulation is not showing. Jeremy, don't suck the romance out of it.
Hey, if there's one thing, never mind. Is it romantic? Is it still romantic?
No.
Huh? The way I cut this foam, is it super romantic?
No.
You sure? Come on. It's some critical. You know, if I didn't know any better, my colorblind eyes would say that your pants are very close to that Schluter orange.
Oh no.
You look like a floating torso right now. Torso and head.
Even though Jeremy and I are done working for the day, we still have a couple things we want to take care of. And after the wind and snowstorm that we had last night, I want to make sure that we get all of our Anchor power stations charged up for these crazy North Idaho winters.
Over the past year, we've relied heavily upon our family of Anchor products. We keep the 521 in the car for charging devices on long trips. The 555 and the 757 literally carried our build. We use them to run power tools all over the property, and they were especially helpful around the homestead when we had no power access.
Now that we're in the new house, we wanted to make sure that our family was fully taken care of in a lights out situation, and lo and behold, Anchor just released this awesome 767 power station. It also has a durable unibody suitcase design for enhanced portability and smart APP energy control. This thing is ultra efficient. The 2,048 watt-hour capacity means you can run 99.9% of household appliances, even our outdoor heated horse trough. And it includes an RV 30 amp plug, which is perfect for travel.
Since Power Station is all about peace of mind, Anchor is also offering a 5-year warranty, and that's to go along with a 10-year expected lifespan.
And it will recharge from 0 to 80% in just an hour and a half. With the holiday season quickly approaching, Anchor Power Stations make the perfect gift for just about everyone on your list, from outdoor enthusiasts to even busy moms on the go. And don't forget to shop for yourself, so whether you love to camp or maybe you're just looking for a little extra peace of mind for your home and your family.
To check out all that Anchor has to offer, click the links below.
Or click the link below to claim a special early bird discount.
Eli!
What?
It's haircut time, man. Let's do this. Dude, look at this mop. This is by far, I think, the longest we have ever let your hair grow. Ridiculous. You're starting to look good. And you're next. Head shave? No? Gonna be done? What do you think? You like it? Show mom. My name's Forrest. Forrest Gump. What's your name?
Forrest?
No, keep cutting.
Looking handsome. You like daddy's haircuts? You do?
Well, I don't like doing them, but after I like it.
You like how you look?
Yeah.
So I started cutting my own hair and then Eli's hair as well as Kaimani's hair pretty much since they were babies, literally, since their first haircuts. And I feel like over time I've gotten decent at it. I'm not saying I'm the best at doing it, but I take a lot of pride in doing it. I actually enjoy it. And because of that, I've gotten to a point where I won't let anyone else even cut their hair. I'm just very, very picky about how it is that I like their hair to look. So you have to put up with me every 2 or 3 weeks, but it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Did you have fun outside in the snow today, dude?
Yeah.
Was it cold?
A little.
First snow of the year, very exciting. You know the drill. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Keep spinning. You're good. Take a shower.
While Jeremy works on getting those missing screws in place so we can actually get to work today, I'm going to prep the world's easiest bread. I'm going to show you in 30 seconds how to make bread that everyone's going to love. It's only got 4 ingredients in it. So it's 1.5 cups of warm water. Don't use hot. That's going to kill your yeast. 1 tablespoon of yeast. You just kind of sprinkle that on top. Well, I give that yeast a minute to kind of froth up. I am going to dump all of our homemade sprouts into this bowl because while Jeremy and I are working, the kids are going to fish out all these annoying little seeds. If you have kids or grandkids available, let them fish out the seeds. We've been making our own sprouts for about a year. It's literally the easiest thing you can grow, and you can do it year round, and you do it inside. This is how easy it is. You buy these sprout seeds, Amazon, 1 tablespoon in a mason jar. Then you're going to fill them with water and let them soak for about 4 hours. So when the sprout seeds break out of the hole is left behind. That actually floats on the water while the sprouts don't. So I get the kids to just scoop all those out. So they're gonna work on that. I'm gonna make the bread. Now that our yeast has had a second to fluff up, we're gonna add our salt and then our flour, stir it up, and that's it. This is a no-knead bread, so once you have it stirred, you are done. You're gonna snap a lid on it, you're gonna let it rise for about 6 hours, and you are ready to bake. And then you can get really creative with it too. You can add pepperoni and cheddar cheese to make a pizza bread. You can do chopped up apples with cinnamon sugar and make a nice sweet bread. You can add flaxseed, whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
I got all of the screws that I needed last night. I came home, got all of that curdy board stuck and secured to the wall. With that done, we need to head outside, mix up some mortar. It's time to get the shower sealed up. What's up, Wheezy?
So Jeremy has to mix that for 5 minutes, and then we let it rest, and then we mix it for an additional 3 minutes. So it's a whole nother baking project. While he does that, Look at our shed. Look at what happened to our pump house during the windstorm. All of our wrap that protects the OSB got completely shredded, so now it looks like a hula skirt. So it's just another project. Now that we're in the house, we can start focusing on these kind of projects again. We need to get siding up on that really bad, but for sure we need to replace that wrap ASAP.
Melissa, you want to lick the beater?
Jeremy, don't lick that.
Huh?
No.
So Mountain Stove here in North Idaho is who got us set up with our wood stove. When we went in there to go look at wood stoves, we actually purchased a hot tub as well. That's arriving tomorrow morning. I'm so excited about that. It's something that I've literally waited decades for. Because our patio isn't set yet, however, I'm using a flat surface that I'm gonna have to assemble here later today so that we can actually get our hot tub finally set in place. So exciting.
I won't run you over.
Awesome. That's probably good. We might have to move it around. I gotta put it together anyway. So I got myself another project for later on today. This has to be done since the hot tub is arriving tomorrow. But for now, let's keep working on the shower.
I need to thaw out.
Cold.
Freezing.
It's warm in here, Mama.
Warmer, yeah.
Here, that's something nice and good.
No. Thanks for that.
Here we go. Getting drywall flashbacks. Anyone else? Show of hands? No, just me? Okay. Does it look like a shower yet?
It looks great, Jeremy.
Does it? Thank you. Skills. I was worried this is going to be too runny. It seems to be holding up.
It's your mad drywall skills.
It must be. It's the only explanation I can think of. No, this totally reminds me of drywall. Basically the same procedure.
Far more comfortable in here now, however.
Yeah. Watch yourself over here. Don't step in that mud when it drops. Did you hear the flip plop?
You made a mess.
Sorry.
While Jeremy works on the seams, I get the pleasure of cutting 125 5x5 little squares. We need to cover every single screw that he put in. I counted 125, so I'm gonna get to chopping.
All right, so we got all of our long seams mudded and taped. This first one's drying out, and then looking at it, I think I did it correctly. Again, this is the first time I'm ever doing this. So we're moving on to screws. Time permitting, we may also do the shower valves and the stems up top. It's a fine job. That's a near perfect square.
I can just hold them on my head and you can just
I love
select
it.
them.
I love it. You feel like you're out of the habit or the ritual of us just taking on projects every few days and
Yeah.
knocking it out? It's been a while since we worked on something.
I know, I'm thinking like, oh, it's getting dark. I need to sit on the couch.
Is it harder to get going now that we're in the house and so much more comfortable?
It's so much harder. They were right about what they said.
No, there's a lot of truth in that, right? Like once you move in,
Yeah,
the motivation,
it wanes.
it's not the same.
No, gotta keep going.
I need you like a rising sun. Let the light pour in and the colors run. Like midnight skies need northern stars. I think home is right.
You ready for a hot tub?
Honey, I need you, you're the only one. I need you, you're the only one.
So you guys may remember a couple of months ago now, we went shopping for a wood stove. While we were there, we happened to come across this particular hot tub. I really took a liking to it. We worked a deal out with the guys from Mountain Stove, so now they're back here today to complete the install. You saw that we put that pad down last night. I'm hoping that that holds up well over the winter since we don't have our patio completed. I have had back issues, lower back issues for almost 20 years now. I've always wanted a hot tub. So for me today, this is a very exciting day.
Finally, after all these years, Jeremy's dream of owning a hot tub was realized. And it was nice to see because he's the type of person who always makes sure that everyone around him has what they need, and it so often comes at his own expense. But as exciting as this has been, we have bigger plans for today. Because after 6 weeks of all of your gifts and donations pouring in for pediatric cancer, and all of the hours and days of organizing and stacking and packing, we are finally ready to load up the magic trailer and deliver Christmas to the bravest children in the whole world and the families that love them. We can't take away what they're going through, but we can inspire a smile or make an injection less scary or a hospital stay less lonely. We can provide a hot cup of coffee or a quick dinner or a complete Christmas that they don't have to leave their child's side to go shop for. Together, we can let them know that they are seen and that they are prayed for and that they are held by thousands of people from around the world.